Republican Party has now become the party of default, the party that says America doesn't pay its debts.
Hey guys, PayDroV here. Now, in this video, I actually want to talk about how they're getting ready to collapse society. And I feel like it was already on that verge, but they had to do it in such a way that everyone won't get up and fight back. So they played it in these phases, these stages, and it's all here, folks. There's a lot of code going on, subliminal messages, and deeper meanings behind it all. So let's shine some light on this, shall we? Alright, so I first started noticing these stories about the ports in LA. There's many ships being left there. It almost seems they are deserting them in some aspects, as if everyone just disappeared. But there's a lot going on in the seas. We know that. We only get to see what they present to us and make it out from our speculation.
Well, officials say the delay is partly because there's a shortage of trucks and drivers to pick up the goods. All right, the economic logjam could continue until the end of 2022. The ports of LA and Long Beach handled 40% of the nation's imports. That's a lot.
Yeah, I was just in Long Beach. It was so full of these cargo ships just sitting here.
We are also hearing about these blackouts, a internet outage, possibly all being brought together.
Now to the state's effort to prevent the deadly widespread power outages back in February from happening again this coming winter, or any time for that matter. Today, state lawmakers heard about a potential loophole that some of them worry will place Texans at risk again.
But this is the Achilles heel right now. Right now. What we talked about with the Railroad Commission, it stops right here.
She is among the state senators who sounded the alarm about whether a proposed rule by the Texas Railroad Commission would place Texans in danger this winter. After the power outages that killed 210 people, state lawmakers passed bills that would require state agencies to put together a critical infrastructure list so that they wouldn't lose electricity during a winter or any other storm.
We see this headline about the bandwidth CEO confirming these outages due to DDoS attacks. And what they do is attack the networks, slow it down, or shut it down altogether by using your IP in these attacks.
It's days like today that most of us realize how reliant we are on the internet. Thousands of Centurylink customers still without internet and phone services as one of the nation's largest internet providers continues to experience a massive nationwide outage.
It's a problem for so many. The company says it could be up to 24, maybe even 48 hours before it's fixed.
We see them talking about the depth and to prepare for possible shutdown and much more. They are getting ready for this collapse of society, and I believe they have the UN or another group of people who will come in and fully take over things. But they first have to separate those who obey and those who don't follow their system.
We were forced to take the shot or resign. That was our choice.
And what did you choose?
I chose to get the COVID shot because I need my job.
I'm not taking that vaccine. It's more like it's either a paycheck or my rates.
And New York State Governor Kathy Hochul says there are plans to bring in healthcare workers from other states, if not other countries, if there is any sort of staffing shortage. And she says she won't hesitate to issue an emergency order that would bring in help from the National Guard.
Ministers are working hard to prime the pumps. Military on standby, calls for restraint visas for foreign drivers. And today, the business secretary mobilised 80 or so tankers the government holds in reserve, offering them to fuel companies to keep their drivers moving. But can he guarantee the run on fuel won't affect Christmas?
And we're very, very focused on making sure that we get enough drivers. We've stood up military drivers, and we want to just make sure that we get enough petrol into the forecourts.
At the moment, every delivery that comes in is either late, cancelled, or instead of getting 10 pallets, we'll get 2 pallets.
How long do you see this going on for?
I see it going on for months.
Now, it also says here, this could be the third shutdown in 3 years. Imagine that. The third shutdown in 3 years. So we have the 33, Freemasonry. What do you know? And that's a code meaning, subliminal message. They're sending codes and messages to prepare. Something is going on and people know it. This is why they're talking about this infrastructure bill, etc. But for the masses, they will not find out till it's too late.
Hysteria, like controversy in Washington, is usually a manufactured phenomenon. But when it comes to the increasingly vocal worry that Congress will not raise the debt ceiling, the hysteria is real and warranted. All of us and the global economy would be in for a world of hurt if Congress, Democrats and Republicans, fails to act.
So I wanted to quickly highlight this for you guys to be prepared for anything. And with that all being said, have faith, remain vigilant, and God bless you all.